Hey everybody! Is that light in y'all eyes? Make sure that light isn't in your eyes. How's everybody doing today? Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. Y'all know what that means. Besides what it says. But it's almost Friday. We is almost to the weekend. Hey. Really not a weekend for me though, because I still have to work this weekend. But at least I'll have a little free time to mess around this weekend and kick it and everything. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful week. Um, First off, I want to say um, thank you for watching for the video. Thank you for tuning in today. On your way in, make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. And if you already are not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button. And after you click the subscribe button, you'll see the bell and hit that bell until you see asterisks around the bell. And that will let you know that from now on, you'll automatically receive all my live YouTube notifications the moment I go live. So you don't have to be searching all through my profile or through my videos to catch my latest ones or anything like that. You'll automatically get the notifications. Now, I haven't done too many videos lately because you guys know I was out of town for about a week, and then when I got back, I was seriously ill. Um, I think it was food poison. The doctors were like, we think you might have food poison or a virus. The symptoms are so similar. I don't know. But anyhow, I was down for about a week and now I'm back. So let's jump right into this review. I hope you guys are all caught up. So far, it's only 2 episodes this season 5 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And already this season is giving me life. Now, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it was it was okay that season. I've seen better, but this season right now of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I think the whole season it's gonna be off the chain. But anyway, I'm gonna kind of revert back to episode 1, even though I know episode 2 came on last night because I didn't hit you guys last week because I was sick. So you know that K Michelle, she is now well, formerly known as K Michelle, is now going by her actual real name, which is Kimberly. And I'm supposing that the reason why, well, she says, new leaf, she wants to, start off on a new chapter, new page. So she's calling herself by her original name right now, which is supposed to be a more classier, refined, um, I guess you could say. Also, not only did she change her name, but you've seen all over media. She is talking about and is going through getting her, what do you want to call them? They call them alley butt injections, dark alley butt injections, basement butt injections. I don't know what you want to call it, but I guess she was having some health issues with that, and so she's finally getting them things snatched out of her rear end, which is I'm surprised she's actually talking about it so openly because we all know that a lot of celebrity females, men and women, yes, I did say men and women. But they go and get those basement butt injections and go to those doctors that aren't actual doctors and end up in the hospital, end up sick. Some of them even, end up dead. So I'm surprised she's talking about it, but I'm actually happy that she's talking about it because maybe from all the things that she went through and the sickness and the stress and everything, maybe it'll help the next female or man. Stack your chips, work 2, 3 jobs, I don't know, save your income tax checks, do something to get it done the right way so you don't have to have stuff pouring out your rear end or, ugh, I don't want to go all into that. Anywho, so besides the new name, she's also, dealing with that right now. And you see how well, I guess she was on the tour and she's had an issue with Lyrica, which is A1's wife. I guess she's actually, he actually helped her put out her, music and everything. And they were supposed to, be touring together or whatnot, or actually it looks like K Michelle was just giving her a chance, to see what she working with, see how professional she is or whatnot. And she is upset because she says Lyrica was an hour late to the show and cost K Michelle some money. Now she called her unprofessional and all kind of other things. And also they were saying how Moniece, now this is a recap of episode 1. Moniece, she was going around telling everybody that Brandy is carrying her brother's wife, Princess Love's baby. Ray J and Princess is expecting a child. And I guess because of all this extra weight that Brandy has accumulated over like the last year. Now you guys saw how in Empire, Brandy, not Empire, I'm sorry, Star. Brandy had gained a lot of weight. I don't know if it was for the movie. I don't know if she's pregnant. I don't know if she's sick. So I'm not going to hate on the sister for gaining some pounds, especially coming from a thick, plush woman herself, like moi, like Miss Primetime. I'm not going to hate on the sister for gaining some weight. I still find it funny though, because Moniece was telling people that Brandy was going around carrying their baby. So I'm like, that was just it. I'm sorry. I still had to laugh. I'm sorry. Brandy, if you gaining weight though, girl, you still look good, girl. And you can still sing. So anywho, probably sang better than all the rest of them chicks on the TV show. So then Moniece, Princess, she had found out about it. And she had met up with what is that lady named Nikki? Nikki baby. I think she got some butt injections too. Her butt is huge. But anyway, she had met up with Nikki Baby. She had met up with Lyrica, and Paris. And Paris is K Michelle's old assistant, the one that K Michelle had allegedly claimed that Paris had stole some money from her, had used her credit card without her permission. It was like a $50 bill or something. Paris claimed it was for Uber and that she was getting home or coming to work for Michelle, something like that. And she didn't have the Uber money. Anyway, I don't know. That's another subject. But so she was sitting around with them and she was telling them about it, about what Monique said. And she was, she's pregnant. She's about, 6.5. She got a few more months left to go. And she's telling them about it and telling them whenever they see Monique, make sure they hit her up because she got some words for Monique. Now, me, I'm thinking, why these pregnant women, not just on reality shows, but in general, some pregnant women always want to be involved in some drama when you are carrying a precious cargo. Why? You could have just saved that until after you have your baby, then get involved in that drama if you feel it was very absolutely necessary to approach Moniece about that subject. But anywho, they see her anyway out and about at the Boss Bitch brunch, and Princess Love is there, and she and Lyrica is there, and Paris, and so they hit up Princess and let her know that Moniece is in the building. So Princess, she rolls up, walks right in, jumps on the microphone, and she's like, what kind of person would go around spreading lies about somebody carrying their sister-in-law's baby? And maybe the kind of person who is faking being a lesbian. She is referring to Moniece. All of a sudden, over the last few years, Moniece has been dating females. So she was trying to say that she was faking being a lesbian. Now, I don't know if she is or not. She still seems to be, but if that's her choice, if that's what she decides to do, then that's her business. That's her business. So, no shade, no shade. Date your women, date your men. I don't care. But she's up there, going off on the podium and everything. And Monique, she gets upset. They get to arguing and going back and forth. And then she throws a chair at her. Like, you are pregnant, woman. Take your butt somewhere, sit down, make some baby shower plans, some baby reveal party plans. Go decorate your baby's nursery room. You know what I'm saying? Go make sure you sign up for everything you need, your WIC programs and all them other things that you sign up for when you're pregnant, and leave that drama for after when you have a baby. Now, everybody's like, okay, Moniece is wrong because uh she threw the but okay. Moniece. No, okay, nobody has a right to put their hands on a pregnant woman. But it's kind of like with a man. No man has a right to hit on any female. But when you are provoked, sometimes a man just can't help his just instant reflexes. Pregnant women, I mean, she's pregnant, but it's like, okay, she's going too far. She's pushing all the right buttons. Okay, just watch out for the stomach. That's all I gotta say. Slap her upside the head, do something like that. Thump her nose, pull her ear. Just please watch out for the baby, y'all. Come on now. And so Monique, she's like calling her names and calling her baby names. That was a low dig. Like, she was like, your baby is a demon seed. Like, okay, I'm not too keen of Princess, but to call her baby a baby seed, Monique, that's a little low. But I already know your MO. You like to go low. You like to take low digs. So, I'm used to that. And then we see how not Michelle, but Lyrica, when she had went to K Michelle to speak to her about going on tour with her because she feels like, the show that they did together was awesome and whatever, whatever. That's when K Michelle goes off and she's telling her, you were an hour late. You cost me money. You're unprofessional. I don't want to work with you. And blah, 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 blah. And Lyrica's like offended and taken back. Like, what did I do? I wasn't late. That must be your manager. And they're like, no, that must be your manager. And I don't know if she was really late or not. K Michelle said she was late. Lyrica said she wasn't late. I don't know. But she goes as far as to tell her that she's fake. And K Michelle's like your fake marriage. Okay, now are they married or not? Because there's been time after time after time when celebrities, these reality stars, fake marriages. So I need some receipts. K Michelle. I'm sorry, Kimberly, formerly known as K Michelle. And so far from the first episode, I don't see why she changed her name because she is not acting more ladylike yet. She's not acting more classy yet. She still act like the ghetto hood K Michelle to me. So I don't know. Maybe further down a few more episodes, maybe we'll find Kimberly. But as far as right now, I'm still gonna call you K Michelle until you prove otherwise that you are now Kimberly. Now, so we're moving on to the episode 2. And Lyrica had thrown a party for her music, and Princess was there, and Ray J, he storms up in the party because him and his mother has a little beef right now. Um, she's upset. Sonia Norwood, Brandy and Ray J's mother, she's upset because of the tweets and all the social drama that's going on out there because Princess had put out there on social media that Ray J was cheating on her. Now, Sonia, she believes Ray J when he says, "Mom, I'm not cheating on her. She caught me in some pics and it was a party or whatnot, and some guys, or I can't remember if they were at the studio or something, and some of the people there wanted to bring their girlfriends, and Ray J just happened to be the only one that couldn't bring Princess. He couldn't bring his female, his woman, his wife, his whatever. And so everybody else though could. So all these other women, they are allegedly women of the other guys that were at, the location. So she believes Ray J. So he's up there, talking to her and everything and telling them they need to squash all this mess. They have a reveal party coming up and their family is going to be there. And she's upset because she feels like, you know what? Your family is always coming at me hard when you're the one out there doing what you do, Ray J, which is nothing new before and after marriage, still out there doing the same thing as far as Princess is concerned. She thinks that everybody owes her apology for them going off with her and having tweet battles and text battles and coming out of left pocket because she's not representing the Norwood name properly. And he feels like she should apologize, publicly on a public platform for what she did, for the post that she posted on social media, because I guess Ms. Norwood and Brandy is upset and they're embarrassed and they don't like their business out in the street like that. But my thing is, Ray J, how could you come at her like that? I mean, if you weren't doing nothing or if you was doing something, have you publicly apologized on a public platform to making her feel like you were cheating on you? If you weren't allegedly cheating on her, if you just happen to be somewhere at a location and everybody else wanted to invite their women and you were the only one who didn't want to invite yours. So all them women, none of them were for you, allegedly. Allegedly. So she's upset and she's, breaking down, basically telling him, you know what? You making me feel like I need to be a single parent. I mean, for one, he ain't even been home. He's been gone for like a week, staying in hotels or the studio or wherever else he's staying. While she's carrying on, planning baby showers, reveal parties, going through, she's 6.5 months pregnant. So she's getting to that point where, oh God, I didn't have 2 kids. So if you didn't have children, you already know around that 6.5, 7 month, that's when it starts getting a little harder for you, carrying a baby. He should be at home taking care of her, propping her feet up, rubbing her feet, soaking her feet, rubbing her back, all this kind of stuff. But he's out carrying on, doing God knows what. But their family wants her to apologize on a public platform. I would be like, Norwood's bye. Brandy, bye. Sonia, bye. Bye, Felicia. It ain't happening. So, anywho, she's like, you know what? I think I'm the one who deserves the apology. Now, K Michelle, because I'm not calling her Kimberly. Not yet. Not until she shows me she's Kimberly Ann. But she basically A1, after he hears from his wife, because his wife, you know, tells him about, the situation, about what K Michelle said and everything. And then let's keep in mind that K Michelle, while she was going off, before the security guards and everything, jumped in and everything, she also accused her of trying to sleep with Safari. Safari, yes, Safari. Y'all remember that video? How could you forget? If you didn't see that video, I don't know what to tell you. But anacondas are real. Anacondas are real. They not just out there in the jungle either. But you know what? Safari. Anywho, anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, um, we're gonna get back to Safari and Lyrica in a moment. But in the meantime and in between time, my girl Brooke Valentine, I used to love that chick. She and remember last season actually, she was dating Booby, which is Keisha Cole's ex-husband, baby father. Um, she was kind of like, well, I don't want to say dating, but kind of like talking to. They were supposed to be really good friends. She was messing around with Marcus. I guess Marcus wasn't giving her what she wanted or giving her enough attention or whatever. She didn't think they were getting anywhere, whatever. So she kind of started hanging out with Booby and whatnot. But anyway, I think they're no longer messing around, probably still friends and whatnot. But anywho, that's Brooke. Her and Marcus had decided last season that they were not going to get married. But Brooke happened to be at his parents' house and she gets a hold of a ring that Marcus was supposed to use to ask her hand in marriage. He was supposed to propose to her with that ring. He never did propose to her though. But she took the ring instead. She put it on her finger and she's going around telling everybody that they're engaged. Like, who does that, sus? Like, for real, you is not engaged. Just because you find a ring in your man's, I don't care if it was in his pocket, in his bedroom, over his mama house, whatever. If he did not get on that knee and ask you affectionately, Brooke Valentine, would you be mine? Would you be my Valentine for the rest of my life? If he did not propose to you, Brooke, I'm sorry to tell you, but news flash, you is not engaged. But she's going around telling everybody she's engaged. So I don't know where she end up in the head or not, but anyway, so she's going around wearing this ring. And she, I just found out, not like it's anything bad, but I just found out she's allegedly still a virgin. So she's a virgin. They've never had sex, along with never got engaged. Um, they decide not to get married right away. She gives him permission to go out and sow his wild royal oats, whatever you want to call them. And he takes that and runs with it. He takes that and runs with it. I'm not understanding this. Okay, now this reminds me of Tokyo on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It reminds me because she's still a virgin and her boyfriend were having issues and ended up kind of like breaking up, but they did end up getting back together, I think, in the last final episode. At least it looked like they were moving that direction. And it was like the same situation. Just because you're not having sex with him, you're a virgin, just because you're not having sex with him, um does not mean that that gives them right to go off and be with another woman or another female. Now, okay, I get it. You gave him permission. But when you gave him permission to go out there and sow his wild royal oats, you can't get mad if he finds somebody that he really wants to continue sowing oats with. Like this dude that went out there and found him a whole girlfriend, and you still wearing this ring, talking about y'all engaged, but he never proposed to you, and now he done went out there and found himself a whole girlfriend, and so they're out there at this event, and I think it was the Donatella? I think it was Donatella. Yeah, Donatella had threw a party. She said it was like for the Taste of Hollywood or something like that, and it was at the Manor on the Vine. And Brooke and Marcus, they both now they didn't know each other was going to be there, so they say, but they both show up at the same event. And she's hollering at him and, talking to him and sweet talking to him. And, they just sitting there chilling. And he's up there like, oh my damn, because he knows that he invited somebody else there. So up walks in, I think her name is Stacia or Stasha, something like that. Anyway, she walks in and he introduces Brooke to her, introduces her to Brooke. And Brooke is like, who's this? And he's like, this is my girlfriend. Oh my goodness. First of all, I don't even know why he said it was his girlfriend, even if it is might be his girlfriend, because he already knows Brooke is gonna flip out. She thinks you engaged. And I'm sure you know that she thinks you're engaged. And okay, not thinks you engaged, but she's just going around claiming to be engaged to you, but you're really not engaged. Something's wrong up there in the head. So you anyway gonna tell her it's your girlfriend. She gets mad and gets upset, talking about holding up her finger. What's this right here? You put this ring on my finger. He actually didn't, but this is what she's saying in front of the girl, Stacia. Stacia's like, hold up, you engaged? Brooke is like, hold up, you got a whole girlfriend? And then he's trying to calm both of them down. He got one by the arm. He's holding Stacia, whatever the hell her name is, holding her by the head. He got Brooke around her waist, grabbing onto her booty. I can't. I was gagging. Like, are you serious, Marcus? Marcus. He had her by the booty. And she's like, how you holding on to my booty? You holding on to her booty? Oh man. And so then he's like caught up in between the two. I'm like, I for a feeling I thought he was gonna leave the girlfriend there and go off with Brooke or chase her down. But anyway, they end up leaving, whatever. And Marcus, that brings me back to A1. Once he found out about K Michelle letting or telling Lyrica off and saying their marriage is fake and being upset for her for being late or whatnot, she goes and she tells A1, and she also tells A1 that K Michelle even said that she tried to sleep with Safari. Now A1 is like, what the heck? What? Hold up. Come on now. We better than that. Why Kay saying stuff like that? Why she accusing you of liking Safari? I just helped her with her last album. I produced some of her songs. You know what? I'ma holler at her because she wrong. So he goes and he meets up with Marcus because he's upset and he wants to holler at Marcus. And they get there and Marcus is telling them about, basically how crazy Brooke is, running around talking about she engaged. He done found him a new girlfriend and everything. And he's trying to, move forward. And A1 tells him about what he heard about Safari and his wife. And so, to our surprise, Marcus is like, dang, I already knew that. Really? You already knew that? First of all, it seemed like you and A1 is boys, or y'all kind of cool on that level where I would have thought if you would have heard something like that, you might would have hollered at him like, hey man, but maybe he kind of didn't believe it or whatnot. But with what Brooke had told him, about the interview, they even showed the video clip. And then when they was flirting and stuff in the interview, and he was talking about how she was receiving all these text messages, and Brooke was checking her out and trying to see what was going on. What was she giggling and all he and about? And he said that she saw Safari's name on her phone when she was getting all those text messages. Let's see. K Michelle said it. Now I'm not saying K Michelle ain't no lie because she has been caught in several, but Now, Brooke is saying it too. Why would Brooke lie? Brooke, I mean, her and Lyric ain't enemies. So why would Brooke lie? But anywho, so he's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna have to holler at you. You know, this studio time, we're gonna have to, do this again later. So he hits up. He basically finds out where Lyrica is, and she's up there, conversing with Apple Bottoms. I'm sorry, not Apple Bottoms. Apple Watts. I love that name. Apple Watts, because Apple Watts in the first episode, she had pissed Lyrica off because she was dancing for a function for Solo Lucci, and she's a stripper, and she was doing what she's supposed to do, backing it up and everything. But she was trying to holler at A1 because she is also, I guess, a rapper or likes to rap or trying to get into the rap industry. So she was wondering if A1 could help her out, assist her, or whatnot. And then Lyrica walks in and she's up there, backing it up. Backing up. A1 is that right there, right behind, looking, watching, whatever. Thank God he didn't touch it. Anywho, Lyrica goes in, she's going off, that's a married man, and Apple Bottoms, Apple Watch, she's up there like, you know what, I'm just doing what I'm being paid to do. And so Lyrica gets mad and she slaps the taste out of her husband, A1. And I'll never get how these women could do that to their men, period. But then on top of that, you doing it on a public TV show, embarrassing the hell out of them. And they can't hit you back. I don't know what might go on at home behind the scenes. I hope he ain't stomping her butt to the ground or anything. But while you're on public television, you're slapping your men like that, throwing drinks on them. I mean, I've seen it in different shows, and they can't do anything because the minute they try to hit you back or slap you or spit on you or do anything, you're gonna be like, "Oh, call 911! He touched me." You can't do that, ladies. Y'all gotta stop that. I mean, stop it, period. But definitely not on a public platform. Anyway, so she's up there. She came and she hooked up with Lyrica, and made plans to meet with her. She wanted to apologize, explain to her that she just wanted to work with her husband, and she apologized sincerely, asked for permission to work with her husband, and she basically gave her blessings, per se. And so in walks A1, and he looks a certain kind of way, giving off these bad vibes. Apple is like, I don't know what's going on, but I just got in her good graces. She done forgave me, gave me permission to work with her husband. I'm out of here. I don't want to be involved in no drama. So Apple, she bounces, and A1, he's sitting up there like, you know what, Lyrica, you need to really tell me what's going on. What really happened? Is there something going on with you and Safari? And she's like, no, there's nothing's going on. I'm sick of hearing about it. It's not true. She's pleading her case and everything. He don't believe her. He don't believe her. And she's like, well, you know what? First, when K Michelle said it, he was like, you know what? K Michelle just mad. She just spitting out fire because she's mad. That's what K Michelle does. And he said, but then Brooke told Marcus the same thing. Like, y'all was up there flirting, texting each other, he in your phone. And she's like, but we're all friends. We have business together. We hang out together. He texts you, I text you. It's nothing. And he's like, well, let me see your cell phone. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. As soon as he heard that they were texting each other, I knew he was going to ask to see her phone. I'm surprised he didn't just do a sneak move and try to get her phone, on a sneak, because they seem like the kind of couple that would have passwords to each other's phone, or either not allow each other to have a password on their phone. But anywho, she shows him the phone, and you can see when she hand him that phone, child, she already knew. She already knew. She hand him the phone, and I'm like, Okay, he about to see all these text messages. She done deleted every text message. Like every text message. Like, is there anybody in your life right now who you can just say right off the top of your head that you deal with on a regular basis or on a semi-regular basis, and y'all text each other before, and you can go on your phone right now and say, "There's no more texts because I done deleted them all." None. Nobody. I can't do that. I got texts from lots of people. My kids' teachers, my boss, friends, sisters, relatives, cousins, customers, because I'm also a cake decorator. So I have customer texts from people that had order cakes for me a year ago, 2 years. I still got that information in my phone. I ain't deleted it. Clue number one, that she's lying. Something happened. I'm not saying that they slept together. I'm not saying that she done slept with the anaconda himself. But something happened. There's no way that all them texts would have been deleted. And Brooke was like, they know they was texting back and forth, back and forth. She was up there, you know, kicking and everything with, talking about Safari, and she sees Safari's name in her. So why? Where the text messages? He already know, dude, your girl slipping. I think she done made a mistake. Allegedly, I don't know, but so he gets mad. She gets mad. She storms off, goes outside, jumps into the SUV. The producers and everything like, that's your husband. You didn't leave your husband in there. You don't take your butt out. That shocked me when the producers made her. Well, I can't say made her, but they really, really pressured her into going back into the restaurant and deal with her husband. And she's like, she went back in there, but still things didn't make it no worse. He's telling her, something ain't right. And she's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it anymore. She's upset. And then he tells her, no, she tells him, if you keep with this pettiness, I'm going to do something. He's like, what you going to do? She threatens to go spend the night at her mama's house. Like, what? Okay. Like, that's something really, like, okay. You gonna leave your house, but you didn't do nan thing with Mr. Anaconda, but you gonna leave your house and go stay with your mama. Okay. All right. Keep trying to play innocent, but something happened. I don't believe you 100% innocent. But anywho, we'll find out in the next episode, because you see later on where Safari approaches where A1 hits up Safari because they want to meet up. But now, at the gender reveal party that they finally had, Ray J and Brooke, she done put all this stuff. I'm not Brooks, I'm sorry. Ray J and Princess Love, they done haven't even really been talking. He been staying away from the house. She done put all this together herself and probably with her friends and family. And Brandy and Sonia is there, and I think Brandy's father is there, and Ray J is there. Now, Ray J, he done told his family, I suppose, that Princess was gonna apologize publicly on a public platform for what she put on social media about him, cheating on her. So Ray J, he's up there talking and, thanking everybody for coming out. And he tells Princess, you have been doing such a good job carrying this baby and handling everything. And she was like, and he was like, everybody, Princess has something to say. Princess has something she wants to tell everybody. Princess looking at him like, if this fool don't get somewhere and sat his butt down, because if he thinks that she's about to apologize, he is absolutely wrong. She's not apologizing today or tomorrow. And I'm with you, Princess. I'm not saying I'm 100% a Princess fan. No, I'm not saying that at all. But I'm on Princess' side with this whole issue, with this whole matter. The Norwoods, I don't understand why Sonia is being so hard on Princess. I don't even see why they even there at the gender reveal party because they don't act like they even like the girl. They've never acted like they like the girl. I know in the beginning they didn't like the girl at all. And then why is it that just them three or four is at this gender reveal party? Did you see how many people were there? Like Princess, all her family was there, all her friends was there. I mean, it was deep. People from the cast was there, and it's just the three or four of them. Like, where's the rest of y'all family? Are y'all the only ones that could handle, coming to this event out of everybody in your family? Mm, I think y'all should have stayed home, especially if y'all was expecting for her to apologize. Brandy's upset. Her mom's still upset. They approach Princess and they tell her they think what she did was wrong and she needs to be more ladylike and more um laid back, and you're a Norwood now and you can't put all we don't want all our business out in the street. But Ray J can put all his business out in the street. I mean, he puts himself in these positions where he's getting caught up in everything, which pissed Princess off, which made her believe that he was cheating on her. But Ray J still, they ain't telling him to apologize. So Princess, I'm with you. I'm on your side on this, girl. Stick to your guns. Do not publicly apologize for nothing. Nothing. Just try to have that baby in peace. Well, I'm sure you already had the baby by now. But anyway, and they having a little girl, and I believe what this was filmed months and months ago. So I'm sure the baby girl is already born. I haven't seen any pictures online. I don't follow them too. I think I follow Ray J on Twitter, maybe, or Instagram. I don't know. But anyway, um, so they had a little girl, and during the gender reveal party, Lyrica, after her and A1 get into it, Lyrica storms off in there. Brooke is there and she's going off asking Brooke, how in the world, what on earth would make you want to tell those lies? Why would you even repeat things like that are not true about me and Safari? And Brooke is like, hold up. You awfully really upset and going off. If you didn't do anything, why are you so upset? If you didn't do anything, why was you kikiing and all this laughing and all that kind of stuff, texting back and forth with Safari? If you didn't do anything, don't worry about it. But she was like, but you did, didn't you? And then she turned around and tell everybody, oh, she got a husband and a side piece. Well, actually, she said side niece. I don't like to use that word though, but I'll just say side piece. So she storms off and they argue, and I'm like, what is up with this? Again, I refer back to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when Stevie J and them had got into it at the baby shower. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys, you always pick the right moments, right, wrong moments to show y'all buzz. At the baby shower. I mean, not the baby shower, the gender reveal party. I mean, come on. Which I don't even understand gender reveal parties. I shouldn't say that because I get orders for gender reveal party cupcakes and cakes and things. So anyway, keep having them parties because it benefits me. And then the baby shower too. And then the baby's birthday. So anyway, sorry. But what was I saying? Oh, and so she goes off about that. She storms out and security breaks them up, so they wouldn't fight or whatnot. Um, then it ends off with Safari getting hit up by A1, and he wants to talk and tells him he wants them to meet up. They meet up somewhere in a parking lot, and Safari's like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?" And I'm thinking, dude, you have got to know why he really there. I'm sure Brooke that said something. K Michelle that said something to you. Mark is Lyrica. Somebody that said something to you, but he acts all nonchalant like he don't know there's an issue. And A1, asks him, basically this is what it is, bro. This is what I heard. Do you and my wife have anything? Are you texting my wife? Why is my wife's number in your phone? Why is your and he's sitting there like all arrogant and stuff. Y'all know how Safari is. He's sitting there all arrogant and stuff, and he's like, Man, um, he doesn't deny. That's the first thing. Clue number two. Clue number one, she deleted all her texts. Clue number two, he does not deny anything. But instead, what he does say is, girls and girls that love me, because I'm the Safari. He's telling them, all the girls like me, well, he said all the bitches like me, and so does your woman too. And that's when they show um A1, he starts swinging at him, rushes him, whatever. They look like they about to fight, but I'm sure nobody got any licks in because security is right there. So next episode, I'm hoping it'll start off right away so we can find out what else Safari said, because I have a feeling that Lyrica done something she's going to regret. And hmm, I wonder if Safari still has some text messages in his phone. Have y'all thought about that? Let me know what y'all think about this episode. Let me know. Let me know. Um, Tell me what y'all think about the Safari and the Lyrica situation. Do y'all think that she really met the anaconda? Let me know. Also, let me know if you think Brandy and Miss Norwood, Sonia, is wrong for trying to make Princess apologize publicly, or are they right? And let me know if you think K. Michelle is wrong for what she did by basically starting this whole mess. Like, do you think she did it because she really, really don't like Lyrica? Like, what do you think her motive is? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what do you think the motive is? Because if she just didn't want to work with her or anything, she could have just told her she didn't want to work with her. Why did she have to throw in the Safari issue? And why do you think Lyrica hurried back and told her husband A1 right away about the Safari statement? So, I want to hear what y'all got to say about these. If there's anything else, any other subjects you want to speak on about these last two episodes, there's a comment section. All you gotta do is type it in the comment section, and we can converse about it and talk about it and discuss, the show. Also, as usual, let me know if there's any other shows that you think I should be watching or reviewing. I do review many different shows. Now, I watch a lot of shows, but of course, I can't review every single one of the shows that I watch. So I do reviews on several a week, and I try to switch it up, every week or so, hitting different TV shows. But and as usual, on your way out, if you didn't do it when you on your way in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you subscribe. Hit subscribe. After that, the bell that you see, tap that bell till you see the asterisks around it, which will let you know from now on. Every time I go live, you'll receive all my live video notifications, and you'll be able to watch me go live from the very beginning. But until we meet again, I'm trying to get this hair out of my face, sticking to my lip gloss. Lip gloss be popping. Anyway, as usual, I want you guys to be safe out there, be blessed, and Miss Prime Time is out.